All right, we are here with Associate Head Coach Dee Quarles and sophomore jumper Tye Williams. Coach, we'll start with you. You've got a lot of depth this year in the jumps. You've got a lot of, veterans coming back from, successful years last year, and a lot of freshmen that have stepped up so far. Through those first couple weekends of competition to start this indoor season, what's your perspective on your jump team?
Obviously, a lot of expectations, but we had a very good fall training, and people are really working hard and excited and anticipating the competitions we have ahead. And the scoring meets, I think, add more excitement to just competing. And the whole group is doing outstanding and working very hard. And so it'll just be good to get out there to see where we stand. But expectations are high, and I'm sure will be met. So.
And let's talk about last weekend. That was your first scored meet of the year, Texas A&M Team Invitational. The women ended up finishing fourth as a team, the men fifth. You got a couple of wins out of your jump team for the women. You had Alexis Murphy winning in the long jump, Nikita Gray winning the high jump. But you also had Tye finishing third in the high jump for the men with a new PR. So a lot to be happy about just 2 weekends in as a coach. Talk about what Tye was able to do for the men.
Absolutely. Of course, in a meet with, the teams like Texas A&M and the people that were there, to come to that meet and hold your composure as expected and score is what we have to do. That's what we strive for, and to prepare for, the other parts to the season, and of course, further down the road to a conference and hopefully national. So the group did great, represented well, as the whole team did. The whole team fared well, our sprint crew, and of course things don't go as planned in every area, and not everything went as planned in our area as well, but we were just glad to have the success that we did and that we were able to score the points that we did, and definitely look forward to this weekend, another scored meet with some power teams, which adds a lot more excitement for this early part of the season, that we normally don't see some of these teams until much later in the outdoor season or at the national championship. So we're excited about the weekend coming.
And Tye, we'll go to you. You set a indoor-outdoor all-season PR over the weekend at Texas A&M. Did you feel locked in right at the beginning? I mean, how did you kind of feel going into the meet, and as the meet was going on and you were taking your attempts, how did you feel as it went on?
I felt really good. I'm a lot more comfortable with my competition around me, and I just felt like I'll get better as the season go on because I'm transitioning over from high school. I really wasn't into it, but now I got my confidence back where it needs to be, and I'll keep getting better. Just keep working hard, and I'll get better as the meets go on.
And how much of it, when it comes to the high jump, is confidence? I mean, there's a lot of physicality and being technically sound, but how much of it is just knowing I can do this? Does that play a big role?
That plays a major role because no matter how much technique and everything you can have a lot of technique, and if you tell yourself that you can't do it, it's not going to happen. So you can go tell yourself that you're going to be able to jump the height that you're at, and you can not be as technically sound, but you're going to clear the bar because you have the confidence and you know you can do it.
And what has given you the confidence? Is it just going out and getting it done, or was there something in the off season, technique-wise, that made you kind of feel like you're better off heading into this season?
Going in and getting it done, and from a coach perspective, like learning your coaching techniques, and once you figure each other out, since it's a technical event, and you learn more about the event, and it makes things a lot easier when it's competition time.
And Coach, talk a little bit about Tye and him finding his confidence and kind of getting to know each other. It's a lot about communications when it comes to the jumps and setting your approach and just kind of being locked in before you even get to the jumping part of everything. So
yeah.
Talk about what Ty's been able to do to get more mature.
I would just have to back up a little bit to say, the freshman year, there's always, freshman things that become challenges to just adjusting to a new place and new atmosphere, new class schedule, new coaches, new people, new teammates, new workouts. All those things happen in your freshman year that goes into how you compete and how you handle the adjustment. And, Tye came in and wasn't completely healthy, and we had some time off from training that really kind of interfered with his whole year, and so and interfered with his fall training last year. So this year we had a complete fall training. It's been going outstanding, very healthy. So that made a big difference, and of course that added to the confidence and having some great practices in the fall that he was jumping really high from short approaches, and knowing that, hey, when we get out there to compete and add some steps to it and a longer approach off the fall training, just it adds to the confidence because he knows he can jump some of those high heights, and so now we just have to make that happen in competition when, you know, the heat is up and there's other people that's jumping like you are or better, that you keep that composure and the confidence and tie it all in together to the technical things that you've learned all in one weekend. So, but he's doing an outstanding job, and the things he speak of is the will to win, and that's you can't teach that. You got to have that, and Tye has that. So we're looking forward to the season.
All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing what Tye can pull off this weekend here at the Conference Clash out in Auburn. So good luck to you, Tye, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.